rinse, repeat, get better, get better, and get better, and get better, and get better.
Me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Back with another video. For some reason, I cannot figure out where I misplaced my magnetic, mount so that you guys could be right here. So we going handheld. Just left the gym, heading to the cribbo. And what I wanted to talk to y'all about is, I would say the absolute hardest person to convince is yourself. It's you. See, today when I was reading through my book Cardio, I'm coming to the final pages of Boss by Myron Gaines, which is business optimization strategic system. It's something of that nature. I'll give you a full rough run through about it and all the things I learned in the up and coming days. Yet he spoke about something that was quite critical in growth in general. And that's essentially convince yourself, saying that if you would like to do something, you do it. And when you don't care to do something, you won't do it. See how belief is simply faith and doubt. It is all the same. It's all belief regardless. So knowing those two aspects, you can have belief in something, meaning you would like to do it, but you can also have doubt in something, meaning you wouldn't like to do it. And overall, depending on where the faith or the dislike, the doubt is in whatever endeavor that you're going towards, that will show whether you do it because you would like to do it, or you won't do it because you don't like to do it. And after hearing this, metaphor, it actually makes total sense. Because when it comes down to you progressing through each day, every minute and every hour of your life, you have to convince yourself, and you're the biggest person that determines whether something gets done or it doesn't. See, we've all had those thoughts. And let me know in the chat if you had this thought too, where something happens, you're like, I'm gonna take care of that, I'm gonna do that, that's gonna make something more efficient or me more better. And then you get distracted, time goes by, months, maybe even years, and then it pops up again and you like, dang, I should have did it. I should have took care of it right now. But instead, something else took hold and I was more likely to do the other opposed to what I should have done face on. I didn't like it enough to stop what I was doing and take action. Essentially, I disliked it. Because if you didn't like it enough, the only opposite is to not like it as much. So the hardest person you have to convince is yourself. One way to combat against that or offsetting it is living out a schedule. I know it could be rigorous. I know it could be challenging, but that alone. And it doesn't have to be bullet point after bullet point after bullet point. It could be something as simple as scheduling your day. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. Every day you make it a priority to knock out 3 things each day. Knock out your 3 things, proceed forward. It's not as hard as it may seem as if it could be, but it all comes down to you just making a freaking decision. Make a decision, and then follow through. So knowing that, on top of knowing what I know now, I definitely will recommend all to start convincing yourself harder to do the things that will progress your life along and not how you doing busy work. Because busy work is what slows us down. That busy work is really what distracts us. That busy work, and then something else happened, and then you fall into that, and then next thing you know, you're doing something else. Next thing you know, like, forget it, I'm hanging out. Next thing you know, it's a day go by, a week go by, a month go by, and you haven't done nothing. You in the same position you was before. So if you're serious, you got to put some prominence on these actions. But then again, like I've said in the last 2 days, and if you don't, you cannot be mad of why you still in the same situation. You can't. And quite frankly, I appreciate it if you didn't, because the more you grind and do all this, the more competition. But that's good competition. So I actually appreciate if you did be everything you want to be and more. I appreciate if you didn't be everything you wanted to be and more. I appreciate if you just simply do the things to progress every single day. So when you're finally low on energy, you're winding down, probably watching a show that you've been aiming for all day as a reward, something I do, and you can really enjoy it and then go to sleep like, yeah, today was a success. I accomplished a number of things, opposed to going to sleep like, dang, I didn't do that, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. Dang, I still gotta do this, I gotta do this. Sheesh, I'm exhausted. Because that feeling of regret, ooh-wee. We've all felt it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. As minimal as possible do I want to feel regret. So get into the habit, start liking more things to do, one by one. Because we all running our own specific race. And this thing we call life. And we're not getting out alive. Nobody. Not Timmy. Not Javier. Not Michael. Not DeMarcus. Shit, nobody. We ain't getting out alive. We are not making it out alive. So do with that information as you will. And remember, the hardest person to convince is yourself. So put things in place that make it easier or not as hard to convince yourself to do the things that will progress your life along at the end of the day. Because nobody else. Nobody coming to save you, big dog. Nobody coming to save me. You might have support who do their best to put you in better seats and positions that is harder for you to fail, but you still have to do the work. You still have to execute. And that all comes to you having to like, feel like it, do it, complete it, rinse, repeat, get better, and get better, and get better, and get better, and get better. All right? I know a lot of yelling happened today. It is what it is. This helps me help you, help me, help us both together because we're better and stronger together than we are separate. So outside of that, today's been going pretty smooth. It's Friday. Still got a couple of things I'm going to take care of. The gym was extremely packed. And it was earlier than it was supposed to be packed. Because usually, if anybody goes to the gym, you know, them hot times between like 17 to 19 packed. Everybody just got off work. They at the gym. Or that late morning from like 8 to about 11. It's packed. Every other time it's supposed to be empty. It's supposed to be an even balance. But not today. Today, it's probably because it's Friday, people got up earlier than expected. That joker was busy. It was very, very busy. And it is what it is. So let me go ahead and get this video up to y'all. It's 15:30 right now. Let me do it as soon as possible. Oh, dang. I told y'all I was going to do a video reaction. Shoot. All right, let me see if I get this video reaction to y'all. If I gave y'all my word, I'd do a video reaction. I'll probably put it on the screen, talk to y'all about it, and then we will go from there. I told y'all I'll get y'all a video reaction. I'll get y'all a video reaction. Yeah, talk to y'all a little bit. What's up now? Now here at the gas station. And it's been a few hours. Oh, the gas has stopped. Talk to you in a second. Yeah. All right, now and then back. Like I said, I had a video reaction I was gonna do, and it goes hand in hand with the topic we're talking about today. So it works out. And here it go. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen and check it out, and then we go from there. All right.
You know, like, who doubted me the hardest when I first started doing this clothes shit? Like, I had to say myself, I doubted myself the hardest. I was like, damn, like, I fuck with this shit, and I just don't know if it's gonna work, man. I had so much doubt, like, but it's like at the end of the day, man, shit, ain't nothing promised. Whatever's gonna happen. I feel like this is what's meant for me, and that's why it's working the way it's working.
And what's meant for me is meant for me, and that's why it's working the way it's working. Like I talked about earlier in this video, belief is both faith and doubt. Faith is giving you the likelihood that you'll do something. Doubt, the unlikelihood that you won't do something. Everybody's been through it in their different ways. Yeah, this video we just watched is paramount to it comes down to you being actually your biggest distraction, your most difficult person to convince. And it starts with you. You got to make up in your mind that this is what you want to do and then execute it. Execute it. Execute it. It's nothing more, nothing less. Make up in your mind. Stop doubting yourself, because majority of people do. And it's off of what? Anxiety. Some type of fear that they feel like is going to happen in the future, where they need to put faith there and have the belief that it's going to work out. Make up in your mind that something is going to work out of whatever it is you're pursuing. And what is a telltale sign that you're in the right path? Is when the moment you actually, and you know what I mean when you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to dedicate this time to this, I'm going to work on my craft at that, whatever it is, pick one thing, dedicate. And the moment you decide to do, you'll know you're on the right path when every distraction in the world starts to pop up. Everything from notifications you probably never seen before, to videos trying to have you doom scrolling, to somebody be calling you, talking about, I need to catch up with you. But it always happens right after you actually decide with action and that feeling, which creates the burning desire to now have legit faith in yourself that it's all gonna work out. So stop doubting yourself. Start believing in yourself and actually having a faith and replacing it as much as you can where the doubt is consistently trying to reside. And you will be in shock of the results that you will display in your near future. See you tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know, I just had the tongue twister.